Hey there, Jason here for video number 5 of the onboarding playlist. And in video 5, I'm going to go through some live examples of how to actually use LeadConnector correctly and how we're actually going to have you use it, follow procedure so we can actually make sure that, hey, you're using it correctly and this way things work and you're eligible for, getting your money back if it doesn't work. So this is basically how you should be using it in order to just qualify and make sure you can make this work or not, but you don't have to worry about that as long as you just do it this way. So point is just follow along and let's get into it. So if you do want to, you can hop on the LeadConnector app. You should have it on your phone by now. You should be onboarded. So this is what it looks like, right? You have no chats, nothing, no one here. And I also do the same for my account just to be in your shoes and, explain it from your point of view. So this is the chat section, as you can see. You should know that by now. There's nothing here. And I'm going to go ahead and really quickly get a lead for us just to show you what it looks like to, run you through the process of getting a lead and booking them in and whatnot. So yeah, I'll go get a lead right now. All right, awesome. So we should get a lead like right now. Yep. Okay, it's working. So as you can see right there, we got a notification. This is my personal number. We got a notification to ourselves saying, hey, we got a new detailing lead. Their name is example person. That's what I put in for now, but that's their phone, email, whatnot. So we first off get a notification to ourselves, just letting us know, hey, we got a new detailing lead. Now, if I refresh this entire thing, maybe, let me just refresh the app itself. Sometimes yep, there we go. So we got a notification to ourselves first, just letting us know we got a new detailing lead. And now we also automatically sent a message to the lead, just saying, hey, example, it's Emma here. Just saw you applied for a 25 off. You get the point. This is the automation. And let's say that they do reply to this, and I'll do that really quickly. So boom, I just really quickly texted myself through that example account, and look, I just said, hey, I have a Volkswagen Tiguan, and as you can see, there's an opportunity update. So they were a cold lead, and now they're a hot lead. That's the update. They were created as a cold, and now they're a hot lead. They updated, and as well as that, we get another notification to us. As you remember, the automation, we got a hot lead notification letting us know that, hey, they texted us back, try and book them in, qualify them more, and so on. So this is how you would do it now. So now that they texted back that lead, this is how you would run through them. So if you remember from that Miro board I showed you in the last video, the first thing we want to do is actually call them. So this is what you would do. You just immediately ring them up. Click that phone button, and I'm not going to pick up. I'm not going to actually get through the call, but this is what you would do. You would call them here, and the phone would, go through, of course. Let's just assume they pick up. Cool. If they didn't, call them again, double dial. But let's just assume they picked up that first time. This is what you would do now. So you called them, they picked up, you'd run through this script, the script I gave you in that Google Doc. Hopefully you have a screenshot of it. If you don't, go ahead and download Google Docs, even if you want, on your phone. Have it at your convenience. Have it here on your phone anywhere. Just make sure you have it so you can always refer back to it, just so you have some sort of guidance of how the call should go. So just going to be basic, right? Just follow the script, call them, right? And go through the script. And let's say that they picked up, right, you went through the script and they didn't book. Let's just say that they actually, they were interested, but they decided to just call them back later and you just couldn't get a hold of them really right now. They were busy, let's say that. So this is what you would do now. First thing is first, you'd go to the opportunity section. So click here, opportunities. Just gonna load it up real quick, because I don't know why it's taking so goddamn long. It never takes this long. I think it's because, yeah, that one was deleted. That's funny. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's gone now. So as you can see, that example person is a hot lead. They're underneath the hot lead section. I can control everything I need to with them here. Let's just say that we got them in for, I don't know, we agreed on a price of 120. So I can click on that contact. We maybe agreed on a $120 interior detailing. So just go ahead and save that for 120. Move them to first day follow-up, because we still have to actually set an appointment now they were cool with the 120, but now we have to just make sure they actually, get through with things and book with us. So as you can see, it's a little bit laggy, but it does work. Don't know why it's so laggy today, but it is working. As you can see, 120 is cool. Example person, whatever, right? It's all there. You can enter the chats from here. And you can see that their opportunity was updated. They don't see that, obviously, but we do. They don't even see that, the outbound call, but we do. It's just all there so you can keep up with what's happening. And maybe it's been one day now. So after one day, what you want to do is follow up, correct? So let's do that. The first thing we would do is call them. Let's say you called them twice, you double dialed, right? You did that on the first day, the first day follow up. So you call them twice, but let's say they didn't pick up either time. So referring back to the follow-up now, I added a follow-up section on the script. So right here, you can see follow-up script, call or text. You can do whatever you need to. So if you're calling them, you would use this on the call. If you're texting, you can base it around their call and just word it differently if you need to. So you can just say like, hey, example, was just wondering if you found someone else to get your interior detailing done, or are you still looking around? So something along those lines, just something friendly, genuine, like you want to help them, not salesy, none of that garbage, something genuine, and you would send that. And for example, now once it sends, it's very slow today. I couldn't tell you why, but there we go, it's sent. And now let's just assume they replied. I'll do that really quickly. So really quickly, I just sent myself a message, something basic. Obviously, it won't go always like it did here. I just said, hey, still need it done. Can we book for next week? A lot of the times you'll have to push for the booking. And so expect that you'll be pushing for the booking a lot of the times. That's just how it is. But just for the sake of an example, I'm not going to go too into detail. This is, how it's going. And you just say like, hey, yeah, perfect. Hey, yeah, perfect. I can get you in tomorrow or the day after at 1 p.m. Does that work? And now let's just assume like it does work. I'm not gonna bother texting myself back. Yeah, it does work. Let's just assume it does. Perfect. Yeah, you know what we would do now? We'd go to the calendar. So exit out, go back, and from here, as we should know by now, the calendar section right here. Now from here, let's just say we assumed that they wanted to book tomorrow at 1 p.m. tomorrow, right? So we would select the contact, example person. We would make sure it's under the right calendar, right time zone, and right date now. So today is the 21st. We obviously want the 22nd then at 1 p.m. So let's go ahead and select that 1 p.m. Title, let's just name it interior detailing. Oh yeah, by the way, you're supposed to ask for their address. I'm not going to because let's just assume you did because you're a mobile detailer, you should be asking, but yeah. So maybe just enter like, I don't know, 5040 67 Old West just for their address, Avenue. Boom, make sure it's confirmed and you're good to go. Click save. Now, what's going to happen, as you should also know, is that they're going to get an automatic email when you book them into the calendar. So as you can see, subject confirmed detailing appointment. Hey, example, your meeting has been confirmed. So we send that to their email. And now after 1 hour, or sorry, before 24 hours before their appointment, they'll also get a notification. So I'll go ahead and fast forward time. So I really quickly just fast forwarded the time. Obviously, this is supposed to send an hour before their appointment. I just sent it right now. So it would automatically send them a message 24 hours before and an hour before, letting them know, hey, you got an appointment 24 hours before, or, tomorrow, whatever, or an hour before, like it says here. It automatically tracks it, everything, and it'll just let them automatically know when to expect you coming to their job. So what else do you have to do? Now, all we have to do is actually sort them out. Organize your sales, man. You have to do this. This is so important to track your sales. So change their location. Uh, First of all, put them as one. Lead one means that you won them, that they got sold to, you sold to them, they got a job with you. Perfect, right? Save them, do that first, and then go ahead and move them to appointment booked. Now they're complete. You can just leave them there. You don't really have to do anything. That lead is done. I'm going to run you through one more example now, and it's going to be pretty similar. So I'll be skipping through some other steps. All right, so I just reset everything, no chats. Let's go again. So I'm going to go ahead and really quickly run something and get a lead. All right, boom. So now we should get a lead right away, like right now. See, now we got a text message letting us know, hey, we got a new detailing lead, right? We got another one, whatever. Let me reset the app really quickly. This you don't have to do. You don't have to reset the app. It's just because I'm doing it manually, everything here. I have to do that, but it'll normally just show up and boom, look, automatic automation. It sent the message. Example 2, Emma here, yada, yada, you get it. So we sent the automation. And for this example, let's say they don't reply to any of the text, like none of the initial text, the follow-ups, none of them. So I'll fast forward time. So as you can see now, I basically fast forwarded the time and we sent the initial text, and the 3 follow-ups. And let's just say for this case, they didn't reply to any of them. So what's going to happen? Now they should automatically have their opportunity updated if I am correct. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yep. It just happened now. That was weird. Anyway, so their opportunity just got updated now. And that basically means that they weren't a hot lead, right? So what happens? What happens? So they were a cold lead. And now, since they didn't reply to any of these messages we sent them through the automation, they turn into a first day follow up automatically. We bring them here automatically. And so from here, let's say it's been 1 day and now it's time to follow up. So the first thing you would do, call them. Call them up, run them through the script, right? Whatever you need to. If you can just get a hold of them, right? Just put them on speaker, call them, cool, right? And do that. Whoops. Yeah, I'm using my mom's phone number for example here, but yeah, you get the point. So you would call them, double dial, call them twice, and if they pick up, awesome, run them through the script. If not, chat with them, send them a message like, well, whatever you need to, right? Just a follow up like, hey, still, still looking to get your car detailed, something like that. You just send them a message, something genuine, just trying to help, nothing too salesy, right? You would send that over, and now what you would do is move them. Oh, whoops, I was already there, but what you would do is move them to the next stage. So from here, you can just do this, click on that and click on second day follow up. So now tomorrow, you're going to follow up with them one more time. And if they do, answer and whatnot, awesome. But if not, you can throw them out. But I'll run you through that really quickly right now. So let's just assume if this thing just saves, don't know why it's very laggy. It's probably because I'm doing everything manually. But as you can see now, they're on second day follow-up. Boom, finally. Don't know why it's acting up so much today. It never does this, but they're on second day follow-up now. And let's just assume it's been another day, right? Let's assume that, hey, we have to call them up again. And this time we call them, run them through the script. And let's just assume that it went perfect. Everything went great. And now this time they said, hey, call them back in a bit. They're still looking around. You guys, were cool for a price of maybe, I don't know, let me just edit it and put a price of like 250 maybe. Maybe that's what you guys agreed on, like a premium detail or something. You put 250 here. Put them as open still. Maybe you guys haven't decided on a date or something. But they said they want it done in a few days. So you put 250 as their value, save it, and now just move it to in a few. The in a few section is right here. Boom, you get it. Should be there now. Hopefully, if it's not so slow. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to load, but there we go. 250, boom. You see them here. And then maybe tomorrow again, if that's how long you guys have decided, like you want to get it, try and get it booked into, like a couple of days from now, maybe tomorrow it might be best to actually call them up again if that's what you guys thought of, deciding on. Maybe you want to get it booked this week, so maybe it might be best to call them tomorrow. Essentially, that's the point. And then you would just call them up again, right? Call them, boom, whatever, do your thing, text them after, and then book them in and just bring them here. And obviously you would have to change the tag as well. It's there now. Okay. Change the tag to 1. Boom. Save. That's it. So that's the appointment done. But let's say, for example, let me just reset this whole thing really quickly. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's say that they didn't reply to any of the messages. They were completely cold, and then they moved straight to first day follow up. Let's say that happened. Now, let's assume it's been 1 day and you followed up with them. What do you do now? Move them right to second day follow up, right? Boom, pretty straightforward. Don't even really need to do this actually. So they move to second day follow up now. Let's say on the second day you call them up again, follow up again. Nothing happens. What do you do now? So from here, obviously, you can just scroll down a little and put them in old leads. They didn't reply, they didn't text, they did nothing. They're useless. They're not going to remember you. So just throw them into the old lead section, and we're going to delete them for you in the future every 30 days. So you don't have to worry about them. We'll take care of them. And yeah, so that's really it. Just a quick run through of how everything works. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on WhatsApp. You should have my number. But that's just some three quick examples you could say, and that's how it's going to work. So as long as you follow that procedure, you'll be good and you will make money with us guaranteed. And otherwise, well, you'll get your money back. But yeah. Anyways, take care. And one last video in the next video, one last video. It's very short. It's just gonna go over some tips and tricks. But that's it. We'll start getting you some money in the bank. So take care and see you in the next video.